Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bedrock Enrolled Agent program. It's been a long time since I've done anything live, any kind of Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and I'm happy to come here. Thanks to my awesome team for coaxing me into doing these Facebook Lives to talk to you mainly about the enrolled agent program that we're soon to launch May 15th. And it's really an exciting program for me. I want to thank you all for if you're here live, give me a hashtag live. If you're here watching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. What's great about Facebook is you actually get to see the stream, the comments, and if you have any questions, place them in the chat box. I see. Hello, Facebook user Ren. Hey George, how are you doing? Mayella, sorry if I'm mincing your words, mincing your names. It's really early here in the morning. I'm in New York, USA. If you're in the Philippines, good evening. And like I said, I want to welcome you all. If you have any questions about the enrolled agent program, I put a link in the chat. I'll put it in here again. And let me give you a little bit of background. If you don't know me, I am an entrepreneur with a CPA license. Okay, 40 years ago, I got my license. It was a series of events that started with my father actually tricking me into becoming a CPA. I had no idea what CPAs did. I was 17, but he did tell me that CPAs ran businesses, and that's what I wanted to do. I was born to be an entrepreneur. I started when I was 10 years old. I ran a casino in my driveway for a night. And that was the start of my entrepreneurial career. Okay, so today I'm 62. That was 52 years ago. I still have resentments against my parents for shutting me down, but I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. But the point is that all of those series of events led us right here to this moment in time. And I thank God for everything that's happened to bring me here, because honestly, none of it was my idea. None of this was my idea to create an enrolled agent program and bring it to the Philippines was way out of sight, and I want to bring you up to date and explain exactly how this all happened. A friend of mine, Yan, if she's here, I want to call out to Yan, Marianne, who was the gateway to all of these courses that we're doing now. We're doing a bunch of different courses. We have a 13-week course called The Secret Sauce to Accounting and U.S. Tax Preparation. We have our 5-week tax preparation course. Now we have a payroll course. And it was all because of Marianne basically having this Facebook group where she was helping Philippine bookkeepers and accountants land jobs, okay, become freelancers. And it's working. It's working extremely well. And the idea was let me brush off my old bookkeeping class and try to show people in the Philippines, people that want freelancing careers, people that want to take control of their destiny, people that want multiple income streams. okay, how to enter the US market. And so the bookkeeping part was simple. Okay, that I've had for a long time. I've taught plenty of people how to become bookkeepers. Uh, it was all really self-promotion. I needed to hire bookkeepers, and but what better way to hire accountants and bookkeepers than to have your own class? So that being what it is, we started teaching. We started teaching people how to do U.S. Uh, bookkeeping and taxes. Okay, and that led to a simple question. A simple question in one of our classes, which was, do you have to be a U.S. citizen to become an enrolled agent? Now, if you don't know what an enrolled agent is, let me explain that to you. What it is, it's the highest designation that the Internal Revenue Service offers. The Internal Revenue Service is the biggest collection agency in the world. Okay, they administer the US tax code. They process over 250 million tax returns a year. Okay, so they're pretty big. And they only talk to a certain number of people. You have to be a CPA, a lawyer, or an enrolled agent. Okay, it's the only federal designation which allows you to actually represent clients before the IRS. Now, there's over 30 million businesses in the US. 26 million are designated as what we call sole proprietors. They are the smallest of small businesses, and they get hammered. They get beat up. They get overtaxed, over audited by the IRS. Okay, so I'm just giving you some numbers to put things in perspective here. So 250 million tax returns prepared every year, processed by the IRS. Okay, 30 million businesses, 26 million are the smallest of small. And there's only a couple of 100,000 tax preparers. There's only a couple of 100,000. And there's a huge shortage of good tax preparers in the United States. That's a fact. Okay. I have had no problem getting clients. Why? Because there's so many out there. I could set my own price, set my own terms, and it's a huge opportunity. It's a huge opportunity for anybody that can learn how to do taxes and accounting in the US. Now, I say the US, I'm sure that it's similar all over the world. Australia, Europe, Canada, they all have their own tax systems. But I focus on the United States because there's a big enough pond here to keep me and a lot of other people busy for a very, very long time. Okay. So I like to call this what the perfect storm of opportunity. So there's way too many tax returns being processed. There's not enough accountants and good tax preparers that can service the clients, the business owners, the individuals that have to get their returns prepared and put them through the Internal Revenue Service. What would I call it? The mill. Okay, it's a mill. Okay, it's it's a big machine. It doesn't work very well, and there's a lot of problems that come up between processing, the complexity of the laws, and that's where enrolled agents come in. Okay, so enrolled agents are sort of like the public defenders of taxpayers, of clients. It's if you can't find a CPA or a lawyer who are pretty expensive to represent you, before the IRS, you want to go with an enrolled agent. Okay, an enrolled agent is a specialist in tax law. Okay, now there's only 68,000 enrolled agents in the entire world. Okay, so I say world now because, like I said, you don't have to be a US citizen to become an enrolled agent. And like I said, that was just a simple question that was asked by one of our students in our first batch of accounting and US tax preparation. Somebody just asked, and I said, well, let's find out. And the truth is, you don't have to be a US citizen to become an enrolled agent. That was earth-shattering for me. Earth-shattering, because that told me that anybody, and the people that I was teaching in the Philippines, could become an enrolled agent. Now you got to jump through some hoops to become an enrolled agent. It's not easy, it's not simple, but they're the same hoops that anybody has to jump through. They're the same hoops. And if 68,000 people have become enrolled agents, that means other people can become enrolled agents. Okay, so it's a powerful, powerful designation. And in the Philippines, what we found out, because there's actually a list of all the active enrolled agents in the world. Okay, you can go on the IRS site and you can download it, or you can just email me if you want to. If you want a copy of the list, just put a comment in the chat here, and I will get you the list. 20 of them. There's 20 enrolled agents from the Philippines. Okay, so there's enrolled Philippine citizens that are enrolled agents, only 20 of them out of 68,000. Okay, so yes, so let me answer a couple of questions here. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. I got a lot of people saying good evening, live, thank you. And here, are we representing clients online to the IRS if we become it? Yes, yes, you can represent clients from the Philippines, from the comfort of your own home, online, on the phone, however you want to represent them. Now, the truth is, as a CPA, I can represent clients. I can represent individuals and businesses and all different types of taxes. Okay, now I'm talking about people that have unfiled returns, that owe money, that are being audited. These are the kinds of people that need help. And the way that we represent them is we get a power of attorney. Now, what that means, it's a simple form 2848 that designates us as the representative. Now, what does that mean? That means the IRS is not even supposed to talk to the client. Okay, they're not supposed to talk to the client because we represent them. And they need representation because a lot of times they get into trouble for things that they have no idea what they're doing. The US tax law is very, very complicated, and it's becoming more complicated, okay, for a whole bunch of reasons that I can't even get into. If you want to find out more about it, you can watch my YouTube channel. We talk about this all the time. You can come to one of our free monthly webinars. But no, you don't need to be a CPA to become an enrolled agent. Okay, that's another question here. A CPA is at the state level. So there's 50 states in the United States. To become a CPA or a lawyer, you have to go through your state licensing boards. Okay. An enrolled agent, like I said, is the only federal designation. That means you can it covers the whole country when it comes to taxes. In fact, I've had people ask me about, finding an accountant, friends of mine that didn't want to hire me. And I would tell them, hire an enrolled agent, because an enrolled agent only studies taxes. Okay, it's a very, very powerful designation. Okay, and only the IRS can give you that designation. So how are we going to launch this program? So on May 15th, we are going to be launching this is going to be a one of a kind, never before attempted, never before. You can be a pioneer by registering for this program. What we're going to do, there's 3 parts to the enrolled agent license. Okay, you take each part separately. There's the first part covers individuals. The second part covers businesses, and the third part covers practicing before the Internal Revenue Service. So you could take each part separately. Okay, now once you pass one part, you have 2 years, up to 2 years to pass the other 2 parts. So the way that our program is going to work is we're going to segment 12 weeks for each part. So over a year, you could study to pass all 3 parts. Now, this is a long commitment. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be simple. It's not going to be easy. The way that I passed the CPA exam was by studying, taking thousands and thousands of practice tests, practice questions. It took me 5 years to become a CPA. Okay, it took me 2.5 years to pass the exam, and then I needed another 2.5 years to get enough experience. You don't need that much time. You don't need that much time. All you need to do is study for the exam, pass it, and then you get the enrolled agent certificate. But here's the good news, folks. Okay, when you start studying for the enrolled agent exam, and you let the world know that you are studying to become an enrolled agent, the accounting firms are going to be flocking to you. They are going to want to hire you. Just the fact that you're studying for it. Forget about passing the test. Passing the test is a goal, but you don't have to start being successful until after you pass the test. You see, that's what's really exciting for me, because we have had students in our classes that have just said, I am taking a U.S. tax course, and they have landed positions. Okay, we have testimonials galore on students that have landed positions simply because they were studying, or they completed one of our certification courses. Okay. Now, there is no age limit to be an enrolled agent, and that's good, because I'm going to be 63 in June, and I'm actually studying, not because I need it. I'm already a CPA. I don't need it to represent clients, but I want to just it's a challenge. It's going to be a challenge, and I want to be there with our students and take the same test and prove that it can be done. You could be 90 years old and become an enrolled agent. What's amazing, folks, is that this opportunity is out there. It's out there. If you wanna up your game, if you want to become a freelancer, if you're already an accountant, a freelancer, think about how much more you could make if you had this professional designation. This is a game changer, folks. Okay. So our program it's not just about studying for the enrolled agent exam. That's important. It is important. The content is important. The knowledge is important. But during our journey, we are going to be adding marketing sessions, how to use this designation to get and keep clients. Okay, if you want to build your own agency, this is a stepping stone. Okay, so I can't uh, I can't stress any stronger how significant this designation can be for you. So I think that's my story. It's short and sweet. I hope that I want to thank everybody for watching today. Thank you for the comments. Like I said, if you have any questions, just put them in the comment box. And the beauty of Facebook and YouTube is I get all the questions back to me. And like I said, you don't have to be a CPA. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. You don't even need a college degree, believe it or not. All you got to do is pass the test. And if you sign up with us, okay, it's an easy payment plan, very, very affordable. We made it that way because we really want to change the world, folks. We want to make a dent in the problems that we have here in the United States with the lack of good accountants. Okay, the fact that the IRS is going after way too many people. They have enormous powers, and these small businesses and individuals have very little avenues. There's not enough accountants out there to represent everybody. And what happens is a lot of people wind up doing their own tax returns. That's the truth. That's the truth. If you do the math, okay, 250 million tax returns are prepared every year. 30 million businesses. There's only a couple of 100,000 tax preparers. Okay, do the math. There's not enough tax preparers out there. There's not enough tax experts to help all of these individuals, all of the businesses. So if you really want to take your career to the next level, this is something that you should definitely consider. Okay, if you don't think you can do it, you're probably wrong. Okay, it can be done. It can be done methodically, simply. Okay, it's going to take a lot of hard work, but if you have the desire, this is really a stepping stone to massive success. I don't know how else to say it other than an opportunity knocks, answer the door. And yes, thank you. I must have some friends, some team members giving the links here. And that's my story, folks. I'm sticking with it. Like I said, yes, obviously, we're going to teach you how to prepare tax returns, Eunice. You're going to have nightmares about the Internal Revenue Code. Okay, you're going to learn not only how to prepare tax returns, but how to deal with the IRS, how to write letters. Yes, there are 20 Philippine, and in fact, my team and I are contacting all of them. We've already been in contact with a couple of them. We want to hear their stories, how they did it, what they're doing with it. So, I don't know how many people live in the Philippines, how many accountants, but there's quite a few. And to only have 20 enrolled agents is really a it's not good. And the only reason is because people just simply didn't know. They didn't know. I didn't know. I've been in this business for over 40 years. Uh, yes, you need to enroll. If you want any information, just contact me or Randy. Uh, yes, yes, George, thank you. You are a good man. Yeah, you could charge more uh, as an enrolled agent. You could probably charge up to $350 an hour. Okay, if you get somebody that has a tax problem, uh, absolutely, 350 an hour is not beyond reach. You could probably make $100 an hour working for an accounting firm. That's how in demand enrolled agents are. Okay, yeah, 350 an hour. That's right. Now, your cost of living in the Philippines is a lot less than in the United States. So I think even if you were getting $200 an hour, 150 an hour, that's a pretty good price. Uh, but in any event, it's a game changer, folks. It's really a game changer. That one simple question that was asked to me in the classroom really changed the direction of everything that we're doing. Okay. This is so if you imagine there's only 20 enrolled agents right now, I want 100 students that we're going to help pass the enrolled agent exam a year from now. Okay, so if we have 100, think about that. We're going to go from 20 to 100, and then we're going to go to 1,000, and then 2,000. That's my goal. We want to just keep churning out new enrolled agents, and it's seriously, it's going to change how accounting is done in the United States. Okay, and it can help millions of individuals and business owners in the United States, and it's going to help an awful lot of people in the Philippines to be able to write your own ticket. So if you want to start an agency, if you want more work-life balance, uh, if you just want to take control of your career, this this is really a game changer. Now I know people that have just mentioned that they're going to be taking this course and got offers from accounting firms. So this is a really powerful proposition. Okay. Now, if you want more information, I'm going to put the link in here again. And I want to thank all of you for your comments, for attending. Spread the word. We want students. We want to empower people. We want to show people how they can make a good amount of money helping other people with their tax problems. Okay, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. I want to thank my team. I want to thank uh, Bell, especially for scheduling these series of lives. We're going to be doing this every other week. I'm gonna be talking about how you can become an enrolled agent, what the steps are, and it's really not that difficult, folks. All you got to do is reach out and ask us some questions. Okay, my team and I are here. Uh, if you want to, uh, yes. Okay, so here's a question. The trainings are so we will have live trainings. Okay, for people that can't make the live, everything is going to be recorded. You're going to have support. You're going to have study groups. My whole team is going to be taking the test with you. So this is Team Bedrock and Team Philippines, all trying to study and pass the enrolled agent exam. Now, if you have a full-time job, if you have a family, don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you. Okay. Uh, yeah, your work is Monday to Saturday. So that means you got all day on Sunday. Okay. You got all day on Sunday to study and do this. Okay. Just remember, they said Rome wasn't built in a day. Nothing worthwhile happens quickly. Okay. It's going to take time. But if you listen to what I'm saying, uh, and I'll make it perfectly clear, you don't even have to take the enrolled agent test. You don't even have to become an enrolled agent. Just the fact that you're studying to become an enrolled agent is going to put you on a whole nother level. Okay, if you think about all the people that are looking for positions, looking for clients, okay, if there's 10 candidates for an accounting position and one of them is studying to become an enrolled agent, who do you think is going to have a better chance? Who's going to have a better opportunity to get that position? So now I own an accounting firm, and I could tell you right now, if I had 10 people and one of them was studying for the enrolled agent exam, I'm giving that one a lot of look-see. Okay, I'm going to say who is this person? Why are they studying for this? What's their objective? But obviously, they are a cut above the rest, and that's all you need. You just need a little bit of an edge. Yes, thank you, Facebook user. I don't know. All I see on my screen here is Facebook users, and yeah, a lot of this is, if you've taken one of my classes, you know a lot of it is more confidence building than knowledge. The knowledge is important. Uh, I don't take that lightly. The knowledge is important, but the knowledge is secondary to you making more money, believe it or not. You don't have to wait until you have the knowledge. All you need is the confidence, the insurance that you know that we got your back. Okay, Bedrock's always got your back. If you're one of our students, if you're one of my students, we will do everything in our power to help support you. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of confidence building, there's marketing. I know Marianne is going to be helping me teach everybody how to apply for jobs, how to set up your LinkedIn profile. So this is really a roadmap to success, folks. That's what I like to think of it as. It's not just becoming an enrolled agent, passing a test. It's a roadmap. It's a lifestyle. It's a life changer. Okay, so uh, that's all I got. Uh, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Over and out. I want to thank everybody for listening, and I hope to get a lot of inquiries about this. Okay, we have about 26 people signed up already. We're looking for another 74 to make it an even 100. All right, so be one of the pioneers, be one of the first 100, and let's change the world together. All right, thank you. Over and out.